All right, finally, we got it to work. Welcome back to Mutt Club, everybody. Today is Sunday, September 8th. It is 2:38 p.m. Eastern Time in the time zone where I'm at right now. I'm sorry for the late start. It was It was YouTube that failed me this time. 2 o'clock, I got my food, had it all sitting here ready to go, and went to live stream and, entered in all the information, hit stream, go, and it came up and had the rotating circle saying going live, going live, going live, but it never went live. Sat there for a minute or so, nothing happened, so I backed off, deleted it, started over again, went through the process again a couple different times. Here we are, over 30 minutes late, and it finally is going live. So welcome, everybody. Hope you guys, those of you that wander in here, those that are not here because we got a late start and you thought maybe I wasn't going on today, I apologize. Hopefully you'll get to see this. And hey, there's somebody joining in. I hope you guys get to catch this on the rebroadcast if you don't catch it here this afternoon. But anyway, we are at Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, and it's not a mistake. It is the same place we were at last weekend, but we've got a different order this time. And the reason for this is I'm giving a hat tip to Cody Chow's, who is a YouTuber that does food reviews. How you doing? Anyway, Cody recently posted a short, which is, if you're not familiar with YouTube, it's like I do my long videos here. I don't do shorts. I do, my videos through the week that I do, my music reactions are between 15 to 20, 30 minutes approximately. And then the weekend live stream we do for anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, depending on, just how long it takes to eat the food and do our discussion and stuff. But shorts are YouTube short format videos that last a minute or so, about 60 seconds or less. And I guess sometimes they'll go slightly over a minute, but basically that's what it is. And he posted one where he went to Popeyes and he got what the person in front of him had ordered through the drive-thru, and it was a 5-piece tenders and mac and cheese plus a large drink. And so I thought I'd go ahead and do the same thing today. I was watching his video and I thought, man, that looks good. I want to try that. So that's what we got today. Once again, we are at Popeyes Louisiana Chicken, and we're at the location at 311 Grand Central Avenue, Vienna, West Virginia. And so my food, hopefully it's not too cold at this point. I'm not going to knock off points for them if it is, because that's YouTube's fault. That's not their fault. So let's go ahead and before get into this right away, and I'll give you details about it afterwards. But here's the box of chicken that we got, chicken tenders, and we got our sides. Here's coleslaw, and I got the 3 cups of sauce here. Oh, they're not labeled, so I don't know which one's which. All right, I'll have to guess on which one of those are. Okay, so come on, guys, label your sauces so that we know which sauce we're getting. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and describe it real quick, what I ordered. Where's my... Here we go. Because we got to do this. You got to know what I'm eating before I eat it. Okay, so we ordered the 5-piece tender combo, which is the number 5 on their menu. And they have options of 3-piece tenders or 5-piece. The 3-piece is $8.99, and the 5-piece is $10.99. And I got the 5-piece. And this combo comes with, of course, the tenders, however many you order. And then it also comes with 2 regular sides, a biscuit, and a large drink. So for the large drink, of course, I got my Sprite, and a nice big cup. Biggest cup I've seen from all the fast food places. So thumbs up on the cup size. And for the sides, I got coleslaw, because last weekend, that's the one side, regular side, that I did not get. Last week when I went through and got my order for the sides, I tried the mashed potatoes with Cajun gravy. And you can go back and watch my review from last week if you want to find out what I thought of those. And I got the red beans and rice, and I got the Cajun fries. So those were the three sides I got last week. So this week, the one remaining side that I haven't tried yet is the coleslaw, so I got that. And because Cody Chow's recommended the homestyle mac and cheese, I went ahead and got that as a side too. And the sides, if you get them on your own, the regular are $2.99, and the large is $4.99. The mac and cheese is a little bit extra because it's not a regular side. And if you get it by itself, it's $3.49, and the large is $5.99. And if you went ahead and substitute it like I did today as a side, it's just 50 cents extra. You pay an extra 50 cents, and you can get that instead of one of the other 4 sides that they offer. And so that's what I did. I got the 5-piece chicken tenders, and I got that in the combo. So I got the large Sprite with that, the biscuit, and for the sides I got the homestyle mac and cheese and the coleslaw. Now for the sauces, they've got some different sauces here that you can get. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 different sauces listed on the menu, and they go from the mildest, which is roasted garlic parmesan, and then the next one up is honey barbecue. And the next one is honey lemon pepper. And those are the 3 that I got. I got those 3. And then judging by their color scale here, the roasted garlic parmesan and honey barbecue are considered mild. The honey lemon pepper and the sweet and spicy, and the sweet and smoky chipotle, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I think it's pronounced chipotle. Okay, so the honey lemon pepper, the sweet and spicy, and the sweet and smoky chipotle, those 3 are considered medium. Then they got their signature hot sauce, which is considered spicy. And so I am not big on spices, so I got the 3 of the smallest. I got the roasted garlic parmesan and the honey barbecue, which are considered mild, and I got the honey lemon pepper, which is considered medium. So if I come back at a future date and try some again, I might try that sweet and spicy. That sounds interesting. And I might try the sweet and smoky chipotle. That sounds like it might be interesting too. And those ones are considered medium. I think I'm going to pass on the signature hot though. Now, those of you that like spicy, you can go ahead and try it for yourself, and then come back here and tell us in the comments what you thought of it. Those of you that like the hot sauces. But anyway, that's what we got today. So let's go ahead and dig into it. The prices after we're done, because I don't want to waste any more time talking about it. I want to get eating it before it gets too cold. So here's the 3 sauces, and again, I'm not sure which it is. I assume this is the roasted garlic one. Then these 2, one of them's okay. This one seems like it's got a little more flakes in it. So this is probably the one that's a little bit spicier. I'm just going to guess. But we'll probably figure it out once we taste them. One of them has like lemon pepper. One of them has like a lemon pepper flavor to it. So I'm sure I'll be able to taste it and tell which one's which once we open them up and get to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and show off what we got. For the thumbnail, okay, let's hope that works. We'll figure out later. Hopefully that works. It's something for a thumbnail. All right, okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to set the coleslaw off to the side. And let's start with the let's start with the mac and cheese. Here's my spork. Once again, nice durable material. I love these. And as I commented last week, sporks aren't my favorite utensil, but when you're dealing with something like rice, like we had last week, or soup or something like that, sporks come in handy. Personally, I like the forks better, but fork's not gonna do when you're eating soup. So, oh, this is still hot. That's good. So thumbs up to Popeyes. Still hot. Okay, take off the lid. Now here's what it looks like. Doesn't look too appetizing. See, that kind of looks kind of not. I don't want to say any negative words, but unappetizing. But I'm sure we'll stir it up a little bit. Just that little bit of film on top. Almost looks like peaches, like sliced peaches in it. See, that's not good. It's that's kind of coagulated cheese, but that may be also from sitting so long, so that might not be their fault. Stir it up a little bit. Now that looks better. That looks much better. Okay, there we go. Now, does that look a lot better? Yeah. So that's looking good now. Okay, let's try it. That's not a cheddar cheese. It's almost like a white cheese flavor. I can't think of the exact type, the actual name of the cheese. But it's not that typical. Like when you think of like Kraft, for example, the Kraft macaroni cheese, how it's kind of orange. This is more like a kind of a beige-ish color. And so it's a different kind of cheese, but it's good. It's nice and creamy. The pasta's cooked well. I don't know if it's because I'm getting hungry, but this is good. Look at that cheese pull. This is really hitting the spot. Like I was starting to say there, I don't know if it's because I'm hungry, but I'm enjoying this. See how the cheese just kind of oozes there? Watch that drip. And it just falls right off. Okay. That bite where you get just that real thick cheese isn't as good as the rest of it. I think that real thick part's supposed to be spread more evenly throughout it. But then again, I'm not knocking for that because I'm sure a lot of it probably has to do with it's been sitting here while I've been trying to get my stream up. So that's not their fault. It's not bad. And again, just like last time, portion's very small. You see the cup size in comparison with my hand. Real small cup. And, you know, it's, before you know it, you take a few bites and it's gone. So, personally, I would prefer the portion sizes to be a little bit bigger on the sides, but no complaints. Now let's try the coleslaw. There's what the coleslaw looks like. Stir it up in there. Go ahead and take a sip of the Sprite. Okay. Now the coleslaw, you got your typical slaw there. You can see the little green pieces in there of trying to think of like pickles, and then the little orange pieces of carrot. Okay, it's not bad. A little bit bland for my personal taste buds. A little bit dry. You can see in the cup there's like no liquid right around in there. I like coleslaw to have just a little bit of liquid on it. Give it a little bit of moisture. Could use maybe a dash of salt on it, just a wee little bit. There's really no sweetness to it, like you would normally expect from coleslaw. Like, for example, you go to Captain D's. This isn't as good as Captain D's coleslaw. If I would rate, for example, if I would rate Captain D's coleslaw a 7, I'd rate this a 5.5 on this coleslaw. It's not bad. But just a few little tweaks to it, they could have done better. Like I said, make it a little bit more moist. A little bit sweeter. And just a wee little bit of salt would go a long way toward bringing this up to a 6, maybe a 6.5. But this cup, again, see how quickly it went? This cup, I'm giving a 5.5 on the coleslaw. Okay, so we got the coleslaw out of the way. We got the mac and cheese out of the way. Now let's try the chicken tenders. Okay, here's what they're like. They're thin, but they're long. These aren't really shaped like your typical chicken tenders. They're shaped almost like a fillet sort of thing. So kind of odd with to be called tenders. There, see they're different sizes. This one's smaller. This one's quite a bit larger. So see the difference in the size. So they're inconsistent on the sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5. Then this is a little bit extra. I was just trying to figure out if they actually counted that as a tender or not. They didn't. That's a little bit extra they got there. Let's go ahead and try it by itself. See, I was afraid of that. It got cold. Okay, the breading's good on it. I like the breading. Again, as I said last week, the breading is not quite as crunchy as KFC's. Extra crispy, which I really enjoy. But it's good. Okay, so let's try this with whichever sauce this is. This is the white sauce. Okay, that's the garlic parmesan. It's not bad. It's got a nice little kick to it. Okay. Can't complain about that. Let's go ahead and dip this in it. See how I'll give you an idea of the thickness of the sauce. That's got a little bit of a kick to it for something mild. It's good. That worries me a little bit about their scale. If this is the mild, when I get to the medium, might be a little bit much for my taste buds. Okay, we're going to set this off to the side. That's 2 tenders down. And I like that sauce. I'd give that sauce I'm going to say a 7. Yeah, I'll give that a 7. Okay, now let's try this sauce. I'm not sure which one this is. This is the darker of the two and thicker. This one's a little bit runnier. We're going to try the darker, thicker one. Okay, we'll dip the sauce in it, or dip the tender in the sauce. Tastes like barbecue. I think they might have given me the wrong sauce. This is barbecue. Might be a honey barbecue. Let me look again at the menu here. Well, look at the receipt. Yeah, honey barbecue. That's what this is. Honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, and honey lemon pepper. Okay. So I guess I did get the right one. Okay, so that first one was the garlic parmesan. This one's the honey barbecue. And it's okay. I'm not big on barbecue sauce for chicken, but it's not bad. That's a decent barbecue sauce. Nice and thick. I've had better barbecue sauces, but I've had worse. I'd rate that about a 6. Okay, now let's try the other one. This should be honey lemon pepper. Okay, now this one's real runny. See, you can see it slosh from there. So let's go ahead and try this one. Now this, according to their menu, this is stepping it up into the medium scale. Okay, going in. Wow. You can see the little specks there. Those little black specks. That's from the sauce. Boy, strong lemon. I don't think I like that. Reminds me of Lemon Pledge. No, thank you. It's not for that one for me. So, rating the sauces. The garlic parmesan, the white one we tried first, I give out a 7. It's a nice flavor to that. The honey barbecue, I gave 6 or 6.5. I'd say 6. 6 for that. The honey lemon pepper, I give a 1. Now, it might be just my taste buds that I don't care for it. Like I said, it reminds me of like lemon pledge, like wood surface cleaner. Not for me. Somebody else may enjoy that flavor, but that's what it reminds me of. So I'm going to say no on that one. So far, I think if I was going to come back and get more chicken and get the sauces with it, like if you get the wings or something like that, I think my go-to sauce would be the garlic parmesan. So let's go ahead. We got 1 tender left and a biscuit. So I'm going to break this. Well, now we got 2 tenders left. So I'm going to try the biscuit here. Here you can see the biscuit. Go ahead and open it up. And I wish they'd given me a pat of butter to put on it. But there's no pat of butter. Opens up easily. Let's go ahead and taste it. Okay, biscuit's not bad. It's thick, and it leaves that residue in your mouth like biscuits do. So personally, I'm not a huge fan of biscuits, but as biscuits go, it's a decent biscuit. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these tenders and put on it. I saw Cody do this on his video. How you doing? Try it like that. Okay. Pour a little bit of this garlic parmesan sauce on it. Nice little kick to that. Okay. Let's try it like that. It's not bad. Like I said, I'm not a biscuit guy. So I'm not going to come back here for the biscuits. But as far as biscuits go, if you like biscuits, these aren't bad. Little pat of butter on there. That would do the trick. It's soft, flaky. And it's baked well. But this is one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of biscuits. It's even with good biscuits. You have leftover biscuits get stuck in your gums. And you're left with the unsavory task of using a finger to get it out. And I apologize. That's something that I'd prefer not to do on camera. But it is what it is. Then you're left with that residue, of course, in your mouth too, and in your throat. And that's not a knock on the biscuits, because even with the best biscuits, my experience has been they're all like that. It just comes with the territory. So, for example, if I was going to McDonald's for breakfast, and I'm not big on fast food breakfasts, but if I were to get a big breakfast like at the drive-thru at McDonald's, excuse me. You know how they have the different breakfast sandwiches, and you have the option of getting the biscuit or the muffin or what's the other one? There's three options that you can get your breakfast sandwich in: a muffin or a third option. And I would get if I was going to get one of those, I would get the thin piece, the McGriddle. Those are good. Get a McDonald's breakfast sandwich, put it on the McGriddle. Those are good. So if I was going to choose between the three, that's what I would get. My second option would be the muffin, which is thinner and more of a solid material, and it's not real flaky and flakes off in your mouth like the biscuits do. Like the after effect of the biscuits is just not for me. I don't like that texture that you get in your mouth for any biscuits. On the other hand, if you ever had Southern biscuits and gravy, oh my goodness, you smother those biscuits with pork gravy or sausage gravy, man, that stuff is fantastic. You get some good stuff, you get the right place, somebody that makes it homemade or home style, that stuff's fantastic. So in that case, I'll take the biscuits and gravy, but you smother it with that sauce though. Otherwise, I'm not a huge fan of biscuits. All right, we got one tender left, and I'm getting full. So this meal did its job of filling me up today. And we're going to finish up this sauce. It's garlic parmesan sauce. It's not bad. Got a little bit of a kick to it. Now, I have had good garlic parmesan sauce before at other franchises. Like, for example, I think it was Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm pretty sure I was there one time or a few times years ago, and I got their garlic parmesan sauce, and it was better than this. It was really good. I give this a 7. I would give theirs an 8. This has a little bit more of a kick than B-dubs that I remember. And of course, that's been probably 20 years ago now. So they may have even changed the recipe. But this garlic parmesan sauce isn't bad. It's not as good as B-dubs, but it's good. Of the sauces I've had here today, that's the best one. The chicken tenders are good. No complaints on the chicken. Okay, while I'm finishing this up, I'm going to go ahead and pack these sauces away. I'll take this home. Keep it for my dad. My dad likes barbecue sauces. Maybe he'll be interested in finishing up this honey barbecue sauce. And if not, I'll put it in the crisper in the refrigerator. And next time I run out of barbecue sauce, we can use that as a fallback. But anyway, we'll go over the receipt here in a second for the prices. While we're doing that, those of you that are watching, if you have any questions or comments, you can put in the chat for discussion while we're finishing up here, if you want. All right, so that was pretty filling. Not bad. $16.76. Okay, so once again, as a recap of what we had today, we had the 5-piece classic chicken tenders in the value meal, the large, which is $13.69. And that included the regular came with the 5 pieces tenders, the biscuit, and the coleslaw. The mac and cheese that I got with it cost an extra 50 cents on top of that $13.69. And it also came with the large Coke for that price. And the 3 sauces, I think they overcharged me. I'm looking at the receipt. It's supposed to come with 2 free sauces, and it says no sauce, and then no charges for that. But then it's got the 3 sauces that I did get, and they charged me for each of them, 49 cents for each of the 3 sauces. So they overcharged me 98 cents. That's 2 of those sauces were supposed to be free, and they marked it no sauce that I didn't request any. Obviously I did, and they just charged me for all 3. So no big deal. It's 98 cents. Big deal. Okay. So and the sauces I got was the honey barbecue sauce, the garlic parmesan, and the honey lemon pepper sauce. The garlic parmesan was good. I enjoyed it. The honey barbecue was okay. And the honey lemon pepper was just atrocious. Couldn't stand that. That's just my personal taste. Somebody else may love it. So the subtotal for all that came to $15.66 with the 7% tax, $1.10. Total $16.76. So not bad. Still a few dollars shy of the $20 that we've been getting from a lot of the like the pizza places. Go through and order a pizza, you're paying about $20. Go through drive-through at most places, you get a value meal and stuff. You're pushing $17-18. So for $17, it was filling, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it was hard for me to judge, of course, because I got the late start because of the technical difficulties with the stream, and that set us back half an hour, and so that was 30 minutes of cooling down the food got to do before we got to get to it to eat it. So that negatively impacted it as well, but that's not the fault of the store. That's technical difficulty that couldn't be avoided, and so I can't hold that against them. Other than that, the chicken was good. The sides were good. Mac and cheese was kind of mediocre, and the coleslaw was a little bit less than mediocre, but they weren't bad. I enjoyed them, and of course, I feel like the portions could have been bigger on the sides, but then again, the whole meal did fill me up, so I guess I can't complain. For the price, $17. I got a nice meal that filled me up, and I'm not going to be hungry again for, till midnight tonight. I'll get hungry again and get up for like a midnight snack when I take my nighttime medicine. But other than that, that's my review. Not bad at all. So I would say I already gave you my ratings on everything. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Today is Grandparents' Day, by the way. So if your grandparents are still with you, give them a call. And, wish them a happy Grandparents' Day. Tell them you love them. If, you've got grandchildren, maybe give them a call and tell them you love them. I was just commenting in church this morning that we've got Mother's Day, Father's Day. In recent years, we've started celebrating Grandparents' Day, which is obviously today. But I don't think there's such thing, or at least I haven't noticed it on the calendar, as a Children's Day or a Grandchildren's Day. And somebody commented, every day is Children's Day. And that's true. If you got kids, you know what I mean. But Grandchildren's Day, those are very special to grandparents, to spend time with the grandkids. So if your grandparents are still living, go ahead and give them a call today and let them know you love them. At least this one day of the year, and try not to be so much strangers around your grandparents. It's important for us to appreciate the generation that's gone on before us. They've got a wealth of wisdom to hand down to us, and if we were only willing to listen to our elders, those that have gone through the experiences that we're going through now, and have more understanding about what we're going through than we may think. If we would take time to just listen to them and take them seriously, I think there'd be a lot less wrong in this world today. But in today's society, it's just so easy for us to dismiss those that are of other generations. And that goes for us adults as well. We can't dismiss the younger generation now and just say, oh, these kids these days. Obviously, there are big differences between our generation and theirs. There are things about their generation that annoys us, and there's things obviously about our generation that annoys them. So let's try to get along with each other and learn from each other. Children are a blessing, and there's they're a crown of life, it says in the Bible, to a father and mother, and also to grandparents. So let's appreciate that crown of life in our children and our grandchildren. And also, for those of us that are of the younger generation, let's take time to appreciate those in the previous generations, our mothers and fathers, and also our grandparents, and take the time to listen to their stories and their advice and their wisdom, And they may not have all the answers, but if we at least listen to them, I think you'll be surprised at how much listening to them can help you in preparing for the trials of life that lay ahead, and a lot of things that you're facing now that they know from experience what it was like to go through it. And may not have been exactly the same, because each generation changes a little bit in the way that you face these issues. But big picture wise, it's all the same thing. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And so, this Grandparents' Day, let's just take time to remember and to thank our grandparents and to let them know we love them. Also, coming up this week is the anniversary of September 11th. We call it Patriot Day. And so on September 11th this week, I'll be having a special video at 10 a.m. that's going to upload for my music reactions. We've got some different stuff for you this week. We've got some country music from the 90s. We've got some country music from just a couple years ago. We've got some Southern gospel from this year, a brand new release. And then, on Patriot Day, we've got a patriotic song also that I think you guys will enjoy. And so while you're at it, checking out those videos, go ahead and give me some recommendations on some music you'd like to see me react to. It doesn't have to be country, doesn't have to be, your typical radio fare. It could be anything, any genre you want. You have some music that you enjoy that you think I should check out, just go ahead and comment. Tell me the name of the artist and the song title. And if there's multiple versions out there, you can also recommend to me a specific version that you want me to check out too. For example, we got a video reaction coming up of Celine Dion, and I was familiar with this song that I've heard it so many times that I decided to react to a live version that I haven't heard before. So that's coming up later this week as well. Celine Dion I'll be reacting to a Celine Dion live performance of one of her iconic songs. So be sure to check those out. And if you enjoy them, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. That way you'll know when we do add new content. And then come back here next weekend for another episode of Mutt Club. And we'll go to some other restaurant. I'm not going to do Popeyes 3 weeks in a row. 2 weeks is enough. But maybe pizza next week. I don't know. Come back next week and find out. Next Sunday, hopefully at 2 p.m. Eastern time is when we plan to do it. Again, we got a little bit late start today because of technical difficulties. But if you are subscribed and turn on notifications, you will receive a notification if you happen to be online at the time that we're going live. And you can join us. And join in with the chat and give us your feedback and your comments as well. And I enjoy having these conversations with you guys, doing the content for you. And as long as you guys are watching, I'll keep uploading. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time on Mutt Club. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.